Oh, we're back. We're so back, y'all. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, today we just have water, and not even from my cute cup. We got the plastic cup. So I hope whatever you're drinking is better than my drink right now. And if you've been watching these videos, you already know we're gonna reflect on, because I just worked and I found little moments to enjoy and try to enjoy life. Job update. I started a new job. I don't really want to get into specifics with it. Maybe another time. Which I might, because I think I'm gonna do like a job related video. So you can see August. I'm gonna put today's date. Month is August. Quarter is who knows, 3. Rating, I'll give August a 4. But top things I did, which I already talked about, is the Giants game, Yankee game, workshop. I can't tell you my top accomplishments right now. It's I would just say for me, it's just putting myself out of my comfort zone. Let's just quickly do some ins and outs. Morning stretches. Really being on my laptop 30 minutes before bed. I'm definitely gonna go through and journal out a little bit more and come up with some things to change, because I think some things need to change. And I want to give you guys some prompts too that I will be journaling out to. Some things I'm gonna journal on, which you can do the same thing if you want to do it with me. First thing is, what were my goals this month and how did it go? And what did I actually accomplish? Next is, what systems am I doing right now and how are they going? What are my quarterly goals or yearly and how are they going? What new thing can I try next month and how can I improve? Okay, so if you want to journal on those, you can. And let's get into our month. So I'm going to try something different and screen record on my phone. As you see, mantras. These are just things that mantras that I want to repeat, or new mantras that I have for the month. So project focus was to post my social media Notion template. I didn't do that. It was taking me such a long time because I was trying to build this perfect system that would work for everybody and I wasn't getting nowhere. Goals now, post 4 to 5 YouTube videos. I didn't do that. Yeah, that's been a barrier for creating content for sure, is like having that designated space on where I film. And my designated space is not easily accessible as it used to be because I'm not here every day. So yeah, no excuses though. We'll get better. Finish my social media dashboard in Notion. I think I'll be able to finish mine by the end of the month if I focus on it for these next few days. So that's still up in the air. And then next, pick 3 potential careers to study / research and look at temp work. I didn't do this yet. I actually was in the process of a job offer. Yeah, it's like crazy. I'm really that girl from that show, the Disney show, the girl who has a new job every other week. I'm also the type of person, if I'm not effing with it, I'm gonna find a way out. I care about my work and I care about doing stuff that I enjoy. So yeah, I don't know, it's definitely a slippery slope though. But I think I be spending most of my free time trying to just edit and film content that I don't have time to do anything else because I'm working, and it's annoying. I need to wake up earlier, I guess. I don't know. Habits now. Gym 1 to 2 times per week. I think I should have changed this to workout 1 to 2 times per week. Create something every week. Yes, I've been doing that. And then 3 to 5 minutes of deep breathing and meditation. I don't really count it, but I have been trying to work on my deep breathing, especially with this new job, y'all. And then intentions, improve my posture. Look, also mirror work and positive affirmations. Don't get me wrong, I am so excited for fall. I love fall. I'm not over summer because I'm not ready for winter. I know what comes after fall, and I'm not ready for it to be cold, for the sun to set at freaking 4 p.m. Those are the things I dread. And I'm never ready for it. I'm really not. Now I'm making a fall mood board because now I'm just like, this is too cute. All right, you know what? We already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with this photo. But since it's this size, I'm gonna just crop it. Now, what are we gonna do? That's the real question, because I don't know. Goals now, I put to read 1 to 2 new books / audiobooks. I want to sell my social media dashboard, Notion template. And then I don't really like this goal, so I might change it later, but complete the Ikigai exercise. I want this to help guide me for the different career paths to take. Habits now. I want to go on walks, morning walks. Not even nothing crazy, like 5 to 10 minutes. I think walking in the morning, my ring also tells me it's a lot of benefits of doing that. Taking my green juice 6 to 7 days per week, okay? Really every day. I don't even know if I'll ever be able to do this. No screens past after 10:30. And then intentions now, I really don't know. I want to keep the mirror work, practice my affirmations, and work on my negative beliefs and things like that. Now let's get into quickly a social media review and strategy. Okay, so this is just a sneak peek. I want to start bringing in these social media strategies and stuff because it helps. Like, I've been watching a lot of social media strategy videos to help me. So yeah, this is also a little sneak peek on the dashboard that I've been working on, which I'm going to blur some things. I have my influencer goals. One of them is to sell the Notion template, reach 30K subscribers. I don't have no strategy for Instagram. I feel like I should be focusing on that more than TikTok, but TikTok I already have kind of a following, even though the views aren't Lord, the views aren't there like how it used to be. What I'm starting to do is break down my goals by seasons. So you can do this, you can break it down however you want, by week, by the month. My seasonal goals will kind of affect like my strategy for that season. So how I'm thinking of content now, I separate it into two different brains: my long form content and short form content. Long form content, something about it is just more natural to me. I love talking, yapping. I've been talking for 20 minutes now straight. Long form, I can build that community because there's so many things I can talk about in one video. Whereas short form, I struggle a lot with short form, I'm not gonna lie. I watch it, I love long form, I love creating long form, but I think knowing how to create short form content is a skill that all creators should be working on. And so I write out what I want to be known for, and then I have the different pillars. Short form, I mainly focus on fashion, beauty content, because I don't really talk about that stuff on long form because lifestyle is so broad and you can really talk about anything, and I need structure. So how I thought about creating structure, creating buckets of content. So I have my posting schedule. For me, I want to post 3 to 5 times per week on short form. I think starting off slow and then building your way up is the best way to go about it. And when you do that consistently, you build trust within yourself, you build discipline, and then you can bump that number up. That's how I see it. I've been able to consistently keep up 3 times per week for a while now. That's something that I can easily do. Is that a lot? Not at all. I do want to eventually go to 5 times per week like I was doing before. You got to meet yourself where you're at. Okay, I also wasn't working 4 days a week. I'll have a short form content calendar. So these are just all short form videos. My short form strategy really just consists of YouTube shorts and TikTok, but that's how I just plan my content out. I plan it out by short form and long form. I'll go deeper into like how I use this new Notion setup to plan my content in another video. It's been a few days. I am finally able to film a monthly favorite. Books now. One way I'm starting to get back into reading is by doing audiobooks. I am listening to the audiobook of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the classic like self-help book. It's like the starter pack. Like everyone, I feel like, talks about this book for a good reason, but I would recommend that one for self-help. I'm still reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I don't know if I'm ever finish this. And it's not like it's a bad book. It's just like my reading this year, it's just been really bad. But yeah, I think the next book though on my list, on my TBR list, is The Mountain Is You, another self-help book. TV shows, I watched The Hunting Wives. Crazy show, y'all. Crazy. Also, sorry if I'm like tired, low energy. I'm tired from work, okay? I wanted to film this weekend, okay? I was hyped. And I got sick. I was sick this whole weekend. Don't watch this with family. This is not a show you want to throw on in front of guests, okay? It gets crazy. I also watched the Love Island reunion. I thought the reunion was good. I'm happy they didn't do those random little ads like in between, like with the pizza. That shit was weird. It wasn't much to talk about, I'm gonna be honest. It really wasn't. Jeremiah, I feel like that was the only person that really like grew men-wise, and Nick too. I like that he came with receipts. He watched the show. He stood up for himself, and I'm not gonna lie, like I made my review early on in the season. I was calling him a love bomber, and now he cleared it up with me. I was like, yeah, no, he got it. He got it. He's not. He didn't love bomb her. Coco, I'm not even gonna comment on that. I don't know what's wrong with that girl. Austin, baby, where was he at? Because he just wasn't in the room with us. He wasn't there. I don't know what was going on. He wasn't answering the questions. I don't think he knew he was at the reunion. Again, I'm gonna pray for him too. I'm ready for Love Island Games. I'm happy that Ariana is hosting. I think she's a really good host. I watched Wednesday, if I didn't talk about it. The first half anyway. I think the second half is coming out this week or next week. Honestly, I think it was mid. I think
first season was way better. It looks like the second half of the season is gonna be better. I've seen a preview of it, so we can talk about it in the next monthly reset. Movies wise, we went to go see Weapons. You guys probably heard me talk about, I didn't post like 3 videos about going to the movie. I overall think it was a really good movie. It was a horror movie, but it wasn't like super scary to the point where people who don't like horror movies wouldn't want to see it. Only thing that I didn't really like was the ending. I felt disappointed. I think it could have been better. Overall, it was a really good movie. I do want to see that movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I still didn't watch that. I want to see that. If anybody watched that, let me know what you thought. This has been my new favorite for this month. It's pretty big too, and it fits my laptop, iPad, everything can go in here. And then of course my Ultra Human ring. They did send me this like 2 months ago, or 2 months ago, and I've been using it. This has been on me every single day. I do not take this off, and if I do, I'm having a panic attack because I'm like, my ring is lost. Thank God the app has like a built-in where's my ring finder, so I can easily find it. It's starting to get like pretty scratched up, so it's been like 2 months of me having it, so I do notice that. Mind you, like I said, I do wear this every single day. I do most of my things with it. It's telling me my brain age, my pulse age, my cardiovascular health, based off of how much I exercise and how much the blood is pumping through my body. Like, it gets very descriptive, and it motivates me to take care of myself, to get quality sleep, to exercise, everything. I do have I think it's 10% off code. I always leave it in the description box. Yes, it is an investment. I think it's worth it. If this ends up breaking, I will definitely be buying me one. Drop down the leaf emoji if you made it to the end, and leave me a comment, maybe your favorites, your goals for the month, anything you want to drop down below, and I will see you in my next video. I love you. Bye.